Hey, what's up? My name's Meg, and welcome to the building of the Milkovich's house from the show Shameless. I so far have done the Gallaghers and Kevin V's and Sheila Jackson's houses, and I got a lot of requests for tutorials, so I'm going to try my best to explain my process here with the Milkoviches. All my houses are on the gallery. My username is the Megstar, all one word. Remember to include CC because bestie, I use it. So I'm starting with the shell here. It's just based on images from Google Maps. It doesn't look like anyone lives in the house in real life, so it's mostly just overgrown and full of garbage. I seriously considered buying the werewolf pack just for this build to have more trashy looking items. I am the problem, I'm sorry. Anyways, so just trying to get the exterior right here. You'll see later I have to take a lot of artistic liberty with this house. I don't know why the set designers stopped trying with this house, but not only do the interior scenes straight up do not match what's going on outside of the house, but they literally don't even match each other from scene to scene. Like, some episodes have the kitchen oriented differently. You'll see I try to decide which way I want to do it later. Anyways, they just got really lazy with the Milkovich house sets, which sucks because the first 3 houses I did, the sets were immaculate. I'm pretty sure they created those sets to match the actual interiors of those houses. The alibi room is going to be hard because of this too. They have the exterior as a building in between 2 other buildings, and the interior sets have windows on the sides. I don't know. Anyways, I never do end up putting a back door on this house even. There probably is one in real life, but I can't see the back on Google Maps, and I don't think you ever see one in the show or their backyard or anything. In the show, we do see Mandy and Mickey have bedrooms, and it looks like Terry sleeps on the couch, and the other brothers that live there, I don't know if we ever see where they stay, but so I just kind of had to make that up. So this house does look like it has a basement here. It's kind of set half below the ground and half above, so I'm trying to blend that in best I can. There's not really a clean way to do that in The Sims. And like I said, the real house is just super overgrown, so I'm just placing a bunch of stuff, grass and random stuff everywhere. It is also super trashed in the show and in real life. So I'll be grabbing a bunch of stuff from Debug to start doing that. So just putting dirt everywhere too, with the paint tools. If you're doing flooring, you can hit Control F to get those little triangle pieces instead of the whole grid pieces. Just more grass and stuff everywhere. The paint tools can be really cool in landscaping to just kind of help blend everything in and make it look more realistic, and walked on and used. Just placing some rocks down randomly here. Trying to make it all blended. And time for debug. I'm filtering by eco lifestyle. The eco lifestyle in debug is really good for garbage. Just throwing that everywhere. I'm from the south side of Chicago, and there are just a ton of houses like this. Really cool old houses that are pretty run down. Haven't been able to keep them up, but super cool old bones. It's almost always basements. in Chicago houses. They're all concrete and paneled and popcorn ceilinged. Anyway, I couldn't tell you why there are all basements in the old Chicago houses, but there are. So we're inside now. I'm trying to figure out the floor plan. I know that I have to make a lot of it up. So I'm starting with kind of designing Mickey's room here because I know what it looks like. Sorry about my dogs. They are an hour early for dinner time and are pretty sure we're starving them. Happens every day. Yep, so Mickey's room. Getting a bunch of posters everywhere. He's got like hot ladies on the wall back in the early seasons and everything. And for some reason, I'm pretty sure the only bathroom in this house is through Mickey's room. So that's where it is, in this house. Got a cute lady in a bikini here, Cece. Trying to pick a headboard, fixing posters and everything. I'm like referencing, I usually will have like Netflix open on my other monitor while I'm building these, and I'll like find scenes in the Milkovich house and try and copy that, or I'll like Google image search for stills of the show and have those up at the same time, like for reference. Yes, so something else all these old houses in Chicago all have is like beautiful original hardwood floors usually. But yeah, unfortunately, stuff like the windows and everything, some stuff just is not going to translate to The Sims right. But yeah, these houses all have these cool, like detailed built-ins and stuff like that, which are hard to do in The Sims, but I try and figure it out. My dog is dying. I have 2 rescue dogs. One is a black lab mix and one's a white husky mix, and they just could not be more different. So it's super funny. One thing they can always agree on, though, is that we are definitely late feeding them. So here I'm trying to figure out the entryway. All of this ends up looking totally different once I kind of land on a floor plan and layout of the house. But really, to start out with, it's just about like placing, getting things down, and then I figure out where everything will go later. I just have to be able to make decisions. Yeah, they have curtains like all over their house. Because again, I think they have Terry sleeping in the living room there. So I'm trying to figure out how to get them everywhere. Gotta love these Desert Luxe curtains. I'm like trying to pick swatches of everything that probably look dirty, right? Everything is probably pretty dirty in this house. So start working on the living room here, starting with a nasty chair and a pile of garbage, because that's what the Milkovich family has all over their home. Piles of garbage. And again, I'm just pulling stuff out that I think could go here. And once I have it all out, I'll pick the swatches and place them where it looks right. Pulling out the tool mod here by Twisted Mexi. Freaking amazing. Modders save this game. But it allows you to place stuff even more precisely than using the 9 and 0 keys to raise and lower items and stuff like that. It's one of the biggest reasons actually that I ended up, so all the Shameless families I have, the Sims, are downloaded from the gallery. I didn't make any of them. I might have changed a hair or an outfit where I didn't have something on one of them, but I downloaded them from the gallery. I'm not a cast girly, but I wanted to have them all while I was building the houses so that I could build from live mode, so that I can switch back and forth and use the tool mod. You have to be in live mode to use the tool mod. So here you can see I can place that stack of papers and all of that junk right on those boxes. Beautiful, junky, amazing. So white trash, we love it. So yeah, I use those families also obviously to play test the houses, so they all function. Everybody has beds to sleep in, and kitchens work and bathrooms work. There's stuff to do. Just getting Terry's bedroom all set up here. A life of luxury. Alright, getting Mandy's room started here. This will end up moving to once I figure out my final layout. But for now, I'm just trying to place stuff in there that looks right. She'll get some black makeup and nail polish later, along with a taser, I think I give her. Seems appropriate. Alright, and here I'm giving the Milkoviches their famous armory. I downloaded a bunch of the CC from Fun Hammy. Put them pew-pews all over the house. Okay, and I'm finally about to start figuring out this floor plan here. There's like a hallway, and Mandy's bedroom door is by the front door, and then Mickey's is down that hallway. So it just wasn't gonna fit. Because again, the set design on this house was terrible. And it just doesn't make sense with the house that they chose in Chicago to base it off. But, you know, we do our best translating things in The Sims. That's all we can do. So, this is kind of where it ends up once I finish this here. Alright, so I'm moving on to the kitchen kinda here. Again, I have trouble deciding how I want to orient it because the set designers had trouble deciding how they wanted to orient it. But they definitely had an armory closet in the kitchen. So I wanted to figure out how to include that. There was that CC object that I placed in there, but it's not right because it was like a built-in closet. Here I'm like changing my mind because I've seen their kitchen in a different episode, and I'm like, oh, is it this way? They don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. So just made it up here. Here's a little closet that I ended up making. And their crappy kitchen table. That door seemed more right to me. And we're just gonna fill them shelves. And here I changed my mind about the kitchen orientation again because I decided that I wanted to put the stairs back here. Because again, we don't really see where they put them in the show, I don't think. And in some episodes, there's like a little wall behind that kitchen there. So, we're gonna roll with that. Pop the stairs over there. Once I figure out that I need to lengthen that room. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm back outside, trying to finish up with, yes, more trash. Back to debug. Grabbing garbage. Laundry piles, sure. So really funny, in the Google Maps image of the house, there's like a traffic cone in the front yard. So put some of those out there. Pretty cute. And just making the back of the house look really overgrown here. Back to my favorite grass blending technique here. Just putting it all up against the edge, trying to blend it in with the weird slope of the ground in The Sims. I don't know about you guys, but like once I'm in the debug menu, I am terrified to leave it. So I'll just scroll in the debug menu for days and grab all of my items from there for a while. Let me know if I'm alone on that one. Just grabbing a few finishing detail touches for the exterior. And gonna start putting all the garbage roughly where I want it. Just trying to make it look like it's been there for years and no one's cleaned. Okay, we're back inside, putting more piles of trash. I don't know what I would do without move objects, or the Sims 3 camera for that matter. I got super used to it playing the Sims 3, so it's just way easier for me to navigate. I started playing the Sims 1 when that came out. I don't think I played Sims 2 at all. I played the heck out of Sims 3, and I've been playing The Sims 4 since it came out. I started on Xbox. I'm not gonna lie, it's a totally different game on PC. Like I said earlier, like modders saved this game. I could not build any of these houses remotely realistic without them. But over here, I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this space since we see so little of it in the show, if any. I don't know what's really going on back here, but I threw a big bathroom and a laundry room. Anyways, at this point, I am running out of trashy, garbagey things to put around this house. So just anything I can, I'm pulling from the depths of the decor menu and the debug menu. I'm really reaching here. Alright, so now that I have the layout pretty much figured out and the rooms set up how I probably want them, I'm just going around putting little touches, lamps, places, adjustments, extra detailed decor, making sure all the rooms are functional, mirrors everywhere, stains and spills everywhere. So I'm just gonna finish up here. Make sure you check out the description for links to all my mods in CC if you're interested. Good stuff down there. Alright, and hope you enjoy the rest of this. Okay, so I finally have to do this basement that we never see, so I'm just totally flying blind down here. Put an old couch, an old TV, a bar down there, darts, sure, and some garbage. Always garbage. And a card table. I did put a card table down there too. And then I put a room downstairs with a crappy bed and some bunk beds for the random Milkoviches that we know live there, but we don't know where they sleep. So there's just some extra crap down there. And just have a couple last little holes in the wall, finishing touches to do. And it's just about done. And here's the finished house tour. Garbage everywhere, front door, lips over, playing some video games. Piles of trash everywhere. Cool built-ins though. Nasty kitchen. Oh, that window's glitched. Cool. Just an awful kitchen. Don't eat anything from their house. This is Mickey's room. He's chilling like a villain, and the only bathroom off his room for some reason. This random laundry room I put in there that we don't know if it exists or not. Who knows? Got this hallway, and then Mandy's room is over here. Few questionable items on her nightstands. She's a questionable girl, questionable decisions. I know there's not a microwave there, but I just wanted them to have a functional microwave. And the stairs that we also don't know exist. Nasty kitchen, nasty basement. That's not a kitchen. That fridge used to be in the kitchen. There's the little bed I put in there for Terry. They've got a keg over there. And a gross basement. Hangout room. There's garbage everywhere. One more look at the outside. Someone Terry has pissed off kicked over the garbage can. Typical. Alright, and that is it. The Milkovich house. As requested. Next up, the alibi room, also highly requested next week. Like and subscribe.